Are you guys ready to go back in time with ComicGains? Here we go. Welcome back, Gainers, to another incredible, exciting, fantastic episode of ComicGains! And if you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is the Princess Royal Highness, looking very lovely, just like usual. Doing that princess wave, you do it too. Bad on respect, and of course, there's the Coco Dog.
Comic Coco making it out for the show. All right, guys, today is Monday, and we got an awesome show for you. We used to do this thing a long time ago, and we thought we'd bring it back. It's a little segment called What's in the Box? What's in the box? Yeah, this is like one of our original things we ever did on the show, and we always had a really good time. It was like a big learning experience. Like first time I had seen a lot of really cool books and a lot of slabs, and Zach learned some important organizational skills along the way. But in the meantime, I lost a bunch of organizational skills somehow. I don't know if that's true. Maybe. But we thought we'd test the water a little bit and see what's in the box, but it's going to be my box this time, and we'll go over a few things and talk about where the books came from and the grades and all kinds of stuff. It's all graded books. I don't have nearly the size of collection that Zach has. If this video gets 100 likes on this video, we will do what's in the princess's box. So make sure you guys are all hitting the like button if you want to see the princess's private reserve collection. That's a little side caveat to this episode. But you know what happens when I look at slabs, Zach?
They explode.
That's true. They explode like head poppers. But I also get thirsty. Actually, Zach gets thirsty.
Yes, so I explode with some C4 energy. It is natural energy, boosts metabolism, supports fat loss, sharpens mental focus. I need that. And it's also peach mango. It sounds delicious. 0 sugar. And this is what it looks like. And this is what it tastes like. Actually, you can't taste it. Smell-o-vision. Taste-o-vision.
Cool, right? But then everyone would get really like hyped up on C4.
Yeah, C4. Next level. That's pretty good. Not too bad. 0% juice. That's scary.
Like poke a hole up. Hit the whole thing.
It literally says on the back of it, 0% juice. I'm like, what's in it then?
Chemicals?
Just what the body
Chemicals?
needs.
And if you're digging this new shirt that I got, it's because I'm part of the Howard the Duck Army. So if you guys are jealous, you should join! Right, Zach?
But you know what else you should join? Joining us on Whatnot.
Oh!
Almost every Saturday, the princess is on. She's gonna put out a bunch of great books. Not this Saturday because we're going to a convention, but most Saturdays the princess is on, and then we are on once a month, and we bring the fire. In fact, some of the books that we're going to be putting up is these ones. These ones.
Those ones?
We actually do. No, these
those
ones. These ones.
Oh, those ones. Okay.
This one?
Yeah, we have the schedules up. You guys are more than welcome to bookmark and get those games. 30-second auctions, one of the most fun shows on Whatnot. I almost said funner, but that's not a word. We got to use real words around here. I told you. All right.
Get out the dictionary.
You ready? We're doing it this time, right? Every time? We'll do somewhere between 6 to 8 books. We'll see how long this takes. We haven't decided yet. What's in the box? What's in the box? So, Princess is going to randomly grab out a random slab. I said random twice. Randomly random. And we'll talk about it. These are all books from my collection. I think you guys have seen most of them at least. Probably. So it's nothing. When we were looking through Zach's, we hadn't actually seen a lot of the books before. Mm-hmm. And they were just crazy, but we'll see.
It was crazy.
Oh. All right, let's see. What'd you grab? Oh, okay. Dude, I guess you can show them first. We'll show them Strange Tales 159, 1967.
1967.
What do you know about that book, Zach?
It's not Yelena Belova because that's someone else. It's
Yelena Belova.
Way off. It's that Countessa something Fontaine or Fontaine.
Valentina Contessa Allegra de Fontaine.
De Fontaine.
The first appearance, yeah.
I always get their name wrong.
Yeah, it's a cool book. It's a Jim Steranko cover on this one, which is dope. We love Jim Steranko. He took over on doing Strange Tales at a certain point. This is 1967. 4.5 off-white pages. Really cool, like, battle cover. You get to see, like, Nick Fury going against Captain America. I can't remember the story behind this one. I'm pretty sure I bought this slab. Like, I don't think we got this graded. But I do have a small collection of Strange Tales that I'm trying to at least complete, like, the run down to 110. 110 is going to be hard to get, though. I almost pulled the trigger on one, and it just went too high. But getting all the books in between.
You're not going to go down to 101?
What's 101?
It's a Human Torch solo story.
Maybe.
It's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, maybe. I'm more concerned about the
Doctor Strange.
But yeah, after a certain time, they switch the books where you have Doctor Strange and Nick Fury together, like, leading the title, which just seems odd, but I guess it works. You get a lot of cool stuff.
It can work
out of that. You know, Shield and Hydra both come out of that book, that series. But cool book. This was a hot book for a while.
Yeah, I really like that. It's kind of a funny cover. It's like Nick Fury's karate chopping Cap Shield. That would hurt.
Who would win in a fight?
Captain America. 100%.
Probably. Have they ever fought? Obviously, they fought on the cover there. But
yeah, it's probably Captain America.
That makes sense. And then sometimes he can even take the Hulk, even though it doesn't make sense that he can.
I took his VA card.
Right? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Let's do it. They're rushing me, guys. They're rushing me.
Go.
I wanted to talk. So decent grade though, 4.5. It could be better. Could be better.
Decent.
Oh, all right. Amazing Spider-Man 252. Amazing Spider-Man 252. What's important about that book, Zach?
It's homage. It's a homage of Amazing Fantasy 15, and it's the first black costume in the Amazing Spider-Man run.
Oh, it's a newsstand too.
And it's a newsstand.
I didn't even know it was a newsstand. 5.5, respectable grade. Yeah, so this, I guess it says ties with the first appearance on the label there. It says ties with the first appearance of the black costume in Marvel Team Up 141. But I think they actually found out it's a week ahead. So it is the real true first appearance. So the label's kind of weird on that one. This was a cool thing when we were getting into comic books. Someone was doing like a 252 subscriber giveaway. Like they had just gotten to 252, and I think Princess signed up for it and won the subscriber giveaway, and ended up giving it to me because I was a huge fan of the black costume. I hadn't had it yet. So it's a special book. You know, it's a gift book. And it's a nice, people forget, like this Ron Frenz and Klaus Johnson cover. They don't get the credit they deserve for such a good cover.
You're right.
You know?
One of the best Amazing Spider-Man covers of all time. Homages the best Spider-Man book of all time.
Yeah.
So can't go wrong.
1984, and surprisingly for like a later Bronze Age book, has a lot of value. I mean, this 5.5 is decent value-wise, but they can get really expensive and high grade for a later Bronze Age book. So,
just makes you think. It's like if you would have just bought this book in high grade from the 80s till now, you'd probably be a millionaire.
Oh,
should have done it.
What's your favorite black costume book?
Of
the group, there's probably like 5 of them or so. I mean, there's the trifecta, but then there's the extra ones.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's probably the best one, but I'm also kind of partial to the Secret Wars 8.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Secret Wars 8. Even though that's not even one of the trifecta books, but
yeah, it's not. But I'm partial, very partial.
You have to have that Spectacular 90, which
it's
that's a great cover though.
I have that Black Cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great
Black
book.
Cat.
Great book. What's in the box? You leaving me hanging?
I was gonna go grab my drink. You waited out. Let's do this again. What's in the box?
Coco's like, what's going on?
She's scared. Why are they yelling?
Ooh.
What the
These
heck?
may be, kind of organized or not organized?
What is that?
God.
What is that?
What are you, getting some random book?
It's like they were doing keys.
Oh, that is a key. That's the butt book. That is the butt book.
First butt of
Marvel Comic Presents issue number 4, right? Yeah, number 4. Sweet wraparound cover, too. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. I can't remember who did the artwork. I'll have to check on that one if that's... This is... Oh, Buscema, Sutton, Grinberg, and Jansen art.
I like the back cover.
Al Milgram. Oh, Al Milgram did the cover.
Oh, of course, Al Milgram.
Yeah, but this is the famous butt cover. Because he's like this, like front and center. I think I got this like on a giveaway on Whatnot. I believe so. It wasn't something I was going after, but I was like, cool. I'm always happy to win a Marvel Comics Presents. But it's early, part of the Wolverine series in that, when he kind of like took over that series. And you get 3 extra stories. You got Man-Thing, Master of Kung Fu, and Thor. This is 1988. 9.6. You even get a little Thor up in the corner box as well. I miss the corner box, you guys. Like, they used to do that so it was easier for people to see what books were in their collection. So when you moved them aside, you could just look at the corners and look and see which book it was.
Oh, it's a Thor. Well, that would be misleading right there.
All those Marvel. Remember, a lot of the Marvel Comics Presents were flip books too. There was a different book on the back, which was kind of confusing.
Double the story.
Yeah.
Which one's the front and which one's the back?
Not a very valuable book.
There you go.
But if you love butts,
If those white butts drive you nuts, you need that book right there.
What's in the box? Ah! All right, next book. What do we got? What do you got? Book bags. You gotta keep your slabs in. Oh, okay. There's a good book. Jumping right into the mix. You got Fantastic Four, issue number 52, 1966. What's the importance of this book, Zach?
It's the first Black Panther. Classic early FF book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome cover. Let's see. This has got to be Jack Kirby. Yeah, Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott did the cover on this book together.
Oh, cool.
So that's pretty dope. Stan Lee story. 4.5, respectable book for from a book from 1966, first appearance of T'Challa. Really cool book. I think Princess ended up trading me for a different book for this one. I think I got like a valuable Something's Killing the Children book, so she went out and picked this one up and traded me for it. So
very cool.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty solid trade.
Great.
Worked out in the end in my favor, maybe, but definitely a good grail to knock off the list, and it's gotten a lot cheaper over the last years if you guys are looking to get one at all. There was a point where even all the low grades were way over 1,000.
Yeah, everybody was after that Black Panther goodness. T'Challa showing up in sea, Chadwick Boseman, of course, bringing the character to life.
Because I envy your normal life. Calm down, baby. It seems that envy is my sin.
It's a fantastic book, and it's going to be iconic. Usually I just say the first 50 is the ones you want. Well, it might be the first 52.
Yeah.
Add 2 to it.
I would, yeah. You'll eventually keep going up. I don't know. Is there very many keys after that, after 52?
I mean, I'm thinking Medusa. That Medusa cover is awesome.
Yeah, Frightful Four.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cover.
And all the Inhumans ones are before that. They're like in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
What's in the box? What's in the box? I think this box had a lot of older stuff in it. And then maybe not. Oh, I had that in there?
Oh, you had it very organized. Huh?
This one's a herder, dude. This one's a herder. We got Young Avengers issue number 1, White Pager. 2005, 9.6. This is something you guys, and we all can learn a thing or two about grading modern books. Mm-hmm. Right, Zach? That we didn't know at the time. Zach, what's the importance of this book?
It's the first appearance of Young Avengers. Probably 5 or 6 first appearances. You got Patriot. Yep. You got Wiccan. You got technically, one of the characters is not his first appearance, but you got the new Kate Bishop should be
Kate
in
Bishop
that. You got it's like Hulkling, but it's called something else.
Yeah, Hulkling.
It's a Hulkling. I thought it was called something else. Mm-hmm. Hulkling. What else? I said Wiccan. You got his brother. Who else? Iron Lad.
Yeah, Iron Lad. Yeah, I think Wiccan's obviously somewhere has got a different first appearance, but yeah, I think you're right. The the Patriot, Iron Lad, and Hulkling. I think they're all, and Kate Bishop. So 4 first appearances. This was an extremely hot book. Everybody thought Marvel was leaning this way. They may still, who knows now, they may still be leaning towards making this like young group, but that whole phase of like the next gen heroes just kind of like went away. You know what I mean? Like the value of those books. Everyone thought like everything was going to switch gears and the next gen heroes were going to like take over, and all those books went way back down. Because I remember like this book in a 9.8 was way above $1,000.
Yeah,
right?
at one point it was really, really expensive. I mean, it's always going to be a decent book, but right now this is probably the lowest it's ever going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to do these characters, but just when are they going to phase out the older characters? When are they going to phase it out or start bringing them in? Is the question. I thought they were going to do it soon, but then this whole comic thing happened. Now they're being more cautious.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You hear more stuff about being canceled and everything, so they're like, do we really want to have a kid team yet?
If they're canceling Blade, dude, they can cancel anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, definitely a fun book. We recommend, we did get this one, we got this raw. We actually got the whole set, like all 3 versions of the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
And we got them all graded, and only one of them came back in 9.8. When I say the set, there was like the direct edition, or the director's cut, and then the other one was like I can't remember what that one was. The other one was. There was
a toy one,
the toy
director one,
yeah.
and then the first print.
Yeah.
And
only one of them came back in 9.8. But I would recommend if you do get a book like this graded, get a pre-screen on a 9.8. Do not get a 9.6. It just doesn't. At the time, it did have a lot of value, even in a 9.6, but now it doesn't have really anything. Like, not much. It's got some, but not much.
And there's also, I believe, a sketch version of it too, a full sketch version, which I think is originally from a convention. They're pretty rare.
Cool book, though. I really like the Kate Bishop character a lot, so I'm glad that I have her first appearance in a 9.6. I'd rather have a 9.8, but I can live with it.
Yeah, live with it.
I could sleep at night. What's in the box? I got me. I ate a bug. There's a bug in the box. But
Ooh.
Speaking of books that used to be expensive,
Yeah.
we got Thor issue 134, also 1966, 7.0. Really, I'm not a huge. I like Thor a lot, and I'd like to collect more Thor, but I've never been a huge Thor guy. I think he's a really fun character. I'd probably enjoy him more if I read more of like his backstory, but what's the importance of this book, Zach? Oh, Prince already put it away. So I'm moving on. We're done with this book.
I'm tired of this book. That's first appearance of the High Evolutionary, a character that goes around and messes with people's dino DNA. No, DNA, but he might put some dino DNA in there just to see what happens. And he's kind of a perfectionist, and nothing's perfect. So he does it, alright, I'm gonna kill it or leave it behind, on to the next. So he's kind of like a villain. He's a villain, but he also like he's almost seems like he wants to do good, but he's doing it in a really bad mess. I think he's trying to make the perfect creature, and he's just ruining people's lives while doing it, and so that makes him a bad guy.
Yeah,
from what I've understood.
Yeah,
and this has been very popular. He's been showed in the MCU. It's been it's been a roller coaster, right? Like, cause you're hoping for the best, and you're like, it was okay.
Which one?
Like,
Guardian 3 was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I didn't know you didn't like it.
I mean, it was good, but at the same time, I didn't like the villain. I don't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. He's like one of my favorite villains we've had like in a long time.
I did not.
Argument.
I did not like the High Evolutionaries story. How they like led into it. I wish they would have done it a little differently. But that's just my one man's opinion. But if you liked it, awesome. That's great.
Yeah, this is actually really cool because picked this up raw on a really old YouTube auction that we used to do. I think from actually a seller named Mr. Let back in the day. And I was really pumped. I got this raw. It seemed like it was a pretty high grade copy for a Silver Age book. And there was a lot of potential. Everybody kind of knew after the first Guardians that we were going to see High Evolutionary. I think as soon as I saw Rocket Raccoon, everyone's like, we're definitely going to see High Evolutionary. This is the case. And the book just like went to the moon. Like it was like super expensive, like in all grades. And the movie came out, and I think overall the trilogy, everyone kind of says like the Guardians trilogy is probably the most successful thing that MCU has done as a whole, besides maybe like the Avengers movies, maybe slightly more successful, but but with everything, the series has ended, the kind of smoke went away, and that's why you got to really be careful with collecting or investing. You can collect whatever you want to collect, but investing in any villain characters, unless it's Doctor Doom. You should read, even him, watch after he shows up. His books will probably go down too. As soon as the movie's over, their stuff kind of like goes away. But High Evolutionary, really cool character. Really good, like, sort of retcon character where they use him to explain a lot of other people later on. Like, he's the reason that we have Mr. Sinister. He's the reason that, like, Adam Warlock even has, like, the planet that he goes to and lives on for a long, the Animal Planet and all that stuff.
Didn't they also do, like, Werewolf by Night? He was in, like, the past of his ancestors.
Might be. That makes sense. So. Yeah, that makes sense. So. Yeah.
Something like that.
Never called that, but like that makes sense. Yeah, he's kind of like, the dude that, like, kind of made all the other dudes. Mm-hmm. You know? I'm the dude making all the other dudes. Cool. Very cool book, but much more affordable now, too, if you're looking to get yourself a High Evolutionary.
Iconic cover.
What are we at? One more?
Counting. It's what I like to do. Counting.
Two more. All right, guys. We'll do two more. What's in the bag?
Let's see some.
Remember, guys, 100 likes on this video, and we'll have Princess do it. Per box. You guys will finally get to see what's in the private collection of the Princess.
You get to see what's in their bags.
Yeah, so log on to your other accounts. Hit the like button as well. Yeah! I bought this book, actually. This was not a giveaway. We got Masters of the Kung Fu, issue number 29, 1979 on this one? Yeah. 7.75. Yeah. 1975. That makes more sense. 7.0. What is it? Off-white white?
It came out in 1974 originally.
Yeah. Cream to off-white.
Oh, it's cream.
Cream is better. No, cream is worse. This is a cool, also butt cover. I don't know why I got the butt covers. I'm all about this is like another...
Cowboys' butts drive me nuts.
Yeah, sometimes. Gil Kane and Al Milgrom. Al Milgrom did the other one, too. It's a very similar cover to the other book. This is the first appearance of Razor Fist. Zach, actually, I'm supposed to ask Zach.
Razor Fist!
Do you know what the importance of this book is? Is that the same guy on the other cover?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
That guy had knives for hands, too.
I don't know if it's the same person. But I was like thinking, wasn't he in the movie?
Yes.
Razor Fist?
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's why I think as a whole, we all really enjoyed the Shang-Chi movie. A lot. I don't know why they've waited to make the second one, but maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. Excellent movie. I give it like a 9 out of 10 almost for the MCU films. And I got the bug. I needed to get some Shang-Chi books. I think I was able to snag the first appearance off Zach. At the time, I got a good deal. It's probably worth way less than what it is now. But I also went on and got this one. It was super cheap, like under almost grading prices to find this online. I was like, it's probably, if you want this in your book, in your collection, it probably should be a higher grade than a 7.0. But there was a minute where it was pretty good value, and Razor Fist is still alive, so we're definitely going to see him in the sequel for sure. I don't know if he was that cool. He was a cool character. That bus scene was pretty dope. Where they're cutting the bus up.
Bus in half. Well, at least you didn't have the first appearance of Taserface.
I do.
We did at one point.
That's a good book.
Taserface.
I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy 1, I think. Or it's like the Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I don't know. Taser! That's an awesome character.
Fear my enemy's heart. Taser.
So, get yourself a Razor Fist. I don't know. Kind of... I'm a sucker for books, the characters that are in the MCU, so I kind of grab them.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of like how people are.
Yeah.
You see how that goes. What's in the box? What? The last one of the day. Oh, this is a goodie.
Oh, you're talking about... That one. Nice.
We got Amazing Spider-Man 361 1990?
Yeah, about that.
91? Oh, 92.
92.
Samsonite. I was way up. Mark Bagley cover. David Michelini was writing that, right? At the time?
Michelini?
Michelini? Yeah. Writing that. Newsstand copy. This one's really special. What's the purpose? What's the deal with this book, Zach?
Well, I got it for him for his birthday, but other than that, it's the first appearance of Carnage.
Carnage. Yeah. So, I think Zach said he went and got signed by Bagley, who I've never met before, but one of my favorite artists. We're going to see him this year at SummerCon. I'm super excited. And Randy Emberlin, right?
Yeah.
Who did the coloring? Did he color or do the line work or something?
I think he did the coloring.
I know if you ever see Bagley's covers, it always has a second name on it. There's always Delgado or something like that. It seems like someone else always adds in, either does the lines or something a little thicker for him after his sketch or something like that. But awesome book. As you guys know, they had some big ideas for Carnage that they wanted to be all goopy and stuff like that, and they got were able to pull that off a little more. I think they wanted Venom to be like that originally, but they weren't able to get there. No.
It didn't make sense.
Gotta be smooth. Gotta be nice and smooth. But yeah, right when I was getting back into comics, I did not have a 361. We've come across a few over the past couple of years, but this is the only one I've kept in my collection. Obviously, got it as a birthday present, and then we did a CBCS. What was that? Authentication. Yeah. So we sent this in ourselves and came back, obviously legit. But what's the story when you were getting the signatures? They were weren't you just pulling them in together?
No, well, I was talking to Mark Bagley. We're having a conversation, and yeah.
Other way around?
Or maybe I was talking to I got Bagley to sign it and everything, and then either he pulled me off to the side to because there's Randy Emberlin's here too, and this you should sign this book too. It's kind of cool. It's yeah, we all start talking. He signs it and I give him $5. Randy Emberlin wasn't charging. Mark Bagley was charging $5. I'm I'm not gonna just pay one guy and not pay the other. So I paid that guy, and we shot the shit. I told him it was a birthday present. They were pretty excited. Yeah, yeah, they're good people. Good people.
Yeah, can't wait to meet Bagley. But cool book. Definitely a fun one. It's been on a little bit of roller coaster on pricing, but for a book from 1992 that shouldn't be expensive, it is. So that's definitely a book you want to have in your collection. There's not that many ASMs around that time period that have that kind of value. So
yeah, exactly.
And
and it's a newsstand.
Good old Cletus, who has, if you're reading comics books now, has his own ongoing series, that back-to-back successful ongoing series. There's he's a pretty major player in the Marvel universe right now. So even though his movie sucked, yeah. His books are still pretty darn cool. I
did like how much he had action scenes. How many action scenes there was in that movie. But yeah, the story itself was...
There's only one battle.
Yeah.
They only battle one time, guys. One time!
There was a lot of action scenes. It just wasn't an action scene between Venom and Carnage.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad, but the story was bad.
Right on.
Bad.
All right, guys. That wraps up What's in the Box for today. Just a quick, fun little rehash. Like I said, we may visit this again, see how it goes, but we definitely, get those 100 likes, we'll definitely do a Princess one. We got different shows in the mix. We're going to mix it up. Wednesday, we will be live with you guys, so make sure to mark your calendars. Come hang out with us at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Leave a comment down below. Let us know if you have any of these books. Let us know what you think about them, the grades, the stories, anything that you're, interested in. It's always a good thing. And, Zach, you got anything else?
Yeah, you got to share. How you do that is... You have to be driving around trying to find the special ice cream. You go to a store thinking you should have it, and they don't. And they told you, stupid, it's not summer yet.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Is that where you were asking me when summer starts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wanted some special ice cream that they only have in summer, apparently. But it's so delicious they should have it year-round. Because this is America.
We eat ice cream all the time, and we blow up pieces of it.
Yes, exactly. That's how you get those ice cream gains.
That's how you get them.
You don't, but you should.
Yeah, we didn't, but you should. All right, until we see you next time, guys, stay safe and remember...
Nom nom. Get those ice cream gains.
Get those What in the Box games.
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?